So we wanted to do a little video to show you the progress we've made on the driveway. And here we're showing you, this is the day we've got a crew out here to work on the driveway. Kyler McKee from Top Notch Excavating, and he did a really great job for us. You can see kind of what it looked like before he started. We've got another video coming up that shows when we first took over the property. But here is what, honey?
So the morning that Kyler and Lane were coming, we decided to try to move some of the boulders that we wanted to keep. So this is our feeble attempt at moving some really heavy boulders.
Much easier with the skid steer or heavy equipment, but we wanted to save some. Some of these boulders were up on the hill. We'll show you, you'll see a little spot where they actually had like some kind of a water feature. They had shotcreted it. There were a bunch of boulders. They were gonna have a waterfall coming down the hill. So we saved some of the boulders from that area, and then we told Kyler, it's like, hey, could you save some of those for us? And he moved them for us. Here we are. Here he is with his equipment.
So we had gotten a couple of bids on having our driveway done, and Kyler was by far the most reasonable, but it was still a lot of money.
Yeah, $70,500.
So we didn't know exactly what we were going to be getting for that money, but they were actually on site for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it turned out to be a bigger project than we thought. I mean, they had backhoes and bulldozers and skid steers, and they were there quite a few days, many truckloads of rock. So we feel like we got our money's worth, and he did a little extra work for us, which was nice. He helped us with our septic system as well. But yeah, you can see that they had to take that whole hill down, move all the dirt, put in a culvert. It was a big project. Yeah, when you came down the driveway before, there was a big mud puddle right in the middle. It was almost impassable when it rained. So we really needed to do something to make it better. And we're still waiting on our permit on the building, so this is something we could do.
We do have a little video coming up here of when we first bought the property. We didn't really take any pictures, and the video we have is kind of from a weird point of view. But you'll see here what it looked like.
Coming up soon. More bulldozer work and backhoe work. When you watch this, these guys are really good. There's a fellow, Lane, who worked for Kyler. He's just a really nice guy, and he did a great job, and just a pleasure to work with.
So here's a flashback to day one, in case you don't remember how awful the driveway looked when we first bought the property.
Yeah, I'm going down the hill here towards the garage, and you will see, oh my gosh, it was almost two junk cars, stuff all out in the driveway, so much stuff. I mean, you couldn't even, it was just a total mess. So if you see this and then you see the after, you'll see there was some real major progress. But
we've come a long way.
We have to remind ourselves of that. When we see this video, we say, oh my gosh, yeah, I remember that. That was bad.
We forget how bad it was until we go back and relive it.
Yeah, here's the final product. Once the driveway is done, looks really good. It took that hill out. It's really nice with all the gravel.
So ever since we first walked this property, I've had my eye on this little bitty patch of dirt at the top of the stairs. So today I'm working on getting the rest of the grass out of it, and I'm gonna plant some blue flax seeds to hopefully get some flowers going here. I may sprinkle in, we have a little bit of wildflower mix too. I may sprinkle some of that in here. And then I'm gonna cover it with mushroom compost. I really wanted to plant a big rosemary bush here, but I'm gonna wait, I guess, until I get these flowers going. Because I know rosemary, in my experience, doesn't need a lot of water. And so if I have to keep these seeds going, it's gonna take some water. So the rosemary probably wouldn't be happy initially. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, got the weeds out, watered it, built a little primitive border here, and now I'm gonna plant the seeds, sprinkle some seeds out there, and cover it with the mushroom compost. Just show you the clover progress. It's doing pretty good. Not as fast as we'd hoped. It's probably been a couple weeks since we planted. Well, yeah, close to a couple weeks. But some places are almost filled in here, like this spot is doing really well. It's gonna take a little time, but we're still watering, so giving it its best chance.